Hello, hello! What? It's another Tuesday here on the YouTubes, and I'm back with Lara Croft with more Tomb Raider, and we are going up to the radio tower. In our previous episode, we pretty much went through our first optional tomb. We discovered some salvage and, of course, a map for some treasure in the surrounding area, but now we need to go ahead and continue on. Looks like I'm full on ammo here, and before we continue on, let me make sure that there's... Sounds like there's a couple of more thugs just running around up ahead. Anyway, I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anything back here before we continued on to the radio tower, and it looks like here's another one of those GPS caches. Looks like there's only 2 in this area, whereas there were, like, what, 15? Maybe a dozen in the previous one? Yeah, probably bringing a torch is not a good idea if I know that there's someone up ahead. So let's just go ahead and keep hidden for a bit. See what we get ourselves into. Aha!
Get that damn gun off me!
Wonder if there's anyone over there by that spotlight. I can tell that there's another guy right here. Ah, there is another guy up there. Okay, let's go ahead and take him out as well. Ah, crap. Looks like I alerted everyone. But I don't think they've spotted me just yet. Looks like there's a machine gun turret up there. Can I get a beat on him? No, it doesn't look like it. Probably could have handled this a little bit better. Let me see if I can get a lock on him. Doesn't look like I can, though. Alright. Doesn't look like there's going to be a break in the firing, so we're just going to have to move up ahead. Looks like I'm safe from the machine gun fire here, but I'm wondering if that... Oh, there he is. I don't think I dropped that guy, the Molotov thrower guy. Come on, poke your head back up. Of course he had to do it while I was reloading. Crap, come on. Oh, come on, really? There he is. Looks like I dropped him there. Still can't get close enough to that machine gun. And it looks like I won't. It looks like there's a black shield on the machine gun itself, so this is going to be kind of interesting. I like how I can just tank 2 machine gun rounds like that with no problem at all. But we're going to have to get up behind him and turn that alarm off. So let's go ahead and do that.
How many are there?
Ah. Looks like he's coming down towards us.
You're gonna die!
Oh, jeez. Okay, it looks like taking him out pretty much shut off the alarm, so I think we're good on that. Let's go ahead and loot all these bodies back out here. Overall, I think 3 out of 5 on that encounter is a good score. Could have done a little bit better, but at least I dropped a lot of them over here with some arrow shots before having to deal with that machine gun. Anyway, it's kind of weird. I felt a vibration here on my controller. I wonder if that indicates anything. Poor guy. Looks like he's been up there for a couple of years. I'm guessing the emaciated guys that we see hanging from branches are probably from the World War II era, because they're not full-on skeletons yet. And I don't really see anything else. Let's see if there's anything hidden over here. I'm pretty sure that I got the little perk here that allows us to see things in the background. But of course, if they're hidden behind corners, then you can't see them. Alright, so I picked up some experience, and again, we're full on ammo, so it doesn't look like ammo is going to be a problem, at least in the early going. Is there anything over here? Any salvage? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go ahead and continue upstairs. Kind of interesting how that alarm magically shut itself off. Looks like is there someone behind me, or was that my own shadow? Okay, looks like there might be someone else up here. Aha! Ow! I like how I got snagged on that corner right there. Is there someone below us now? Oh shoot! Someone's definitely above us with some Molotovs, so wonder if I can get a shot on him over here. Doesn't look like it. And also some random treasure. Alright. Ow!
An Edo period coin minted in the late 17th century. It could have come from any number of old wrecks on this island.
Looks like we've got the other relic in this particular section of the game, but I am on fire right now. Okay, let's get out of there. Let's try this again. Okay, they obviously know I'm here already, so... Whoa! What the... Oh, I can't really melee just yet. Or, if I'm missing out on a mechanic and I can melee right now, definitely let me know. I went to the Uncharted default by pressing square. Nothing really happened. Let me go ahead and really quickly check out gameplay options. Maybe it's under the controls. Here we go. Melee. Ah, triangle. Okay. That'll definitely solve my problems. I'll try that next time I'm in close quarters combat like that. Obviously, since these guys might have the advantage on me given their size in close quarters combat, it's probably going to be a last resort. Doesn't look like anyone else is skulking around there. But I'm wondering if you can take out these spotlights. Aha! Excellent. And how about these individual light bulbs? Wow. Okay, I'm pretty impressed so far. Anyway, that'll definitely be to my advantage then if I'm going to go around sneaking. Don't have to worry about light giving me away like that. Salvage? Couldn't tell what I picked up. I wasn't paying attention. Here's that other GPS cache. And it looks like we need to head upwards, but... Ah, wall scramble, got it. Let's see what's at the top of this search tower here.
World War II era. Probably Japanese.
Yeah, most likely. Anyway, we are getting really, really close to the radio tower now. Let's go ahead and take the zip line. Unless we can take a torch with us on the zip line, can we? No, we can't. It goes right out.
It's freezing.
Okay, can't really get behind this for cover. Looks like we have a couple guys screwing around up ahead.
How many came in from the new rack? Couple dozen. Rather than die, brought one in himself. For the ritual? Probably. Find out.
They're probably talking about Sam, and I'm wondering if this is gas, so I'm guessing that we have not seen Father Matthias yet. Let's go ahead and shut off the gas here. No one leaves. Cheery. Except for me and a couple of rats. Yeah, no one heard that at all.
Careful. It's loaded with fuel.
It's like exit stage left over here.
What do they need it for? Generate. Get over here!
Is that all of them? Alright, seems like that's all of them. Only 3 to worry about. And again, we're doing pretty well on ammo. I think I fully restocked just from that encounter itself. 2 arrows and maybe 3 bullets. Wow, this place is kind of like a maze. But ultimately, you know, I guess this is what military installations are like. I can only imagine, right? I can only imagine. Nothing else here in the toilets. Let's Let's go ahead and check out where these guys came from. Potentially from up the stairs. That's where that third guy came from. Interesting. Looks like we'll need some fire to torch this poster. I'm guessing it's similar to, you know, what we encountered with those statues from the village, where we had to light them up and, you know, we got some experience rewards. Maybe there's something behind this poster of Queen Himiko. Non-believer. I guess not, it's just an experience point quest. I don't want to toss this thing. There we go. I don't want to be going around sneaking with a giant, huge torch with me.
I'm coming for you!
Probably could have tested out my melee capabilities, but I decided to kneecap him. Not a problem at all, got my ammo back. Doesn't look like I can come the way that he came from. Let's see if I can jam this door open. Huh, does not look like it. How the hell do I get out of here? Let's see. Oh, I guess I can go up there. Unfortunately, the game is pretty dark, and, you know, these are the suggested brightness levels, but it's kind of hard to see where I was supposed to go there. Oh wait, here's another one of those posters. Probably have to set this on fire. L1. I wonder what happens when I toss this thing. Ah! You can use it as a grenade. I probably should have used that against the poster. Let's go ahead and... Perfect. And I think, yeah, there's a couple more here, just in case we wanted to screw around like that, so... Let's go ahead and use this. And can we climb with this thing? Oh no, we gotta drop it. That sucks. Alright. I'm guessing the radio tower was part of the Japanese base here on this island. Whoa! That guy has a rifle. Shoot. Oh, hell. Okay.
Glass looks weak.
Maybe I gotta help him out. Can I just come out the way that I came?
Where you going?
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm supposed to toss this sucker in there. There we go.
Hey!
I'm actually surprised he was conscious after that first concussive blast enough to scream. Oh, shame! I wanted his weapon too. Oh, he's still skulking around there. There he is. Oh, it's not a rifle; it's a submachine gun.
Just end it. Please.
Sorry, bud.
Just kill me now.
I'm not gonna take you out for that.
She's coming!
Expedition Field Report. Despite loss of 2 cargo ships to intense storms, the expedition has made landfall. We've established a communications center high in the mountains, and coastal base construction has commenced. Initial surveys have revealed several possible excavation sites. The island is much larger than we originally anticipated, and layered with many centuries of history. The task of identifying the source of the storms will be long and arduous. But if we succeed in our mission here, our victory in this war will be certain.
It's interesting here, that man does not sound like he's Japanese. He doesn't sound like he's speaking English with a Japanese accent. If you were hearing a couple of cues there, audio cues, it sounds like that he may possibly have been German. So I'm wondering if Nazi Germany had their own expedition out here to this island, and why they didn't contact their Japanese allies to possibly, you know, coordinate. But who knows? Maybe they did. Maybe they, you know, paid a visit to the Japanese installation here. But who knows? But it's interesting to see that Nazi Germany also sent a scientist here, or a whole team of them. Anyway, looks like that guy there is still not ready to croak. Or maybe he just did. Anyway, how many weapons do I have on me now? Okay, it looks like I have a slot for one last weapon right here on the left. But I guess I guess the submachine gun is my... Whoa! Okay, stop standing in one place, Lara. Let's go ahead and reload. I like the automatic snap to cover here. Get out of there. Take out this guy with the projectiles. I believe that guy hasn't dropped just yet. I'm wondering if this guy doesn't have a shot on us. It's pretty funny. Anyway, there's just a ton of stuff here to loot now that everyone's down. I see. You know what? I probably could have just stayed over here on this ramp and then jumped up and got on the upper ground here. I gotta be a little bit more mindful about securing advantages like that, especially when the game seems to toss, you know, wave after wave of enemy at you like this. But at the same time, so far the difficulty isn't up there in terms of, you know, low survivability. Lara can take a couple hits. Oh, you know what? Actually, I forgot to mention this, guys. I'm wondering if I can take a look at my perks right now. I guess not. During the transition from the previous video to this one, I ended up securing a perk that allowed me to have a larger hit point pool, so maybe that's part of the reason why I wasn't dying too badly in that last shot. Oh, here's a campfire. Perfect. Maybe I'll get a chance to show you guys here. Here we go, pain tolerance. That's something that I picked up. I think I picked up another thing here, but it wasn't under brawler upgrades. I think it was under here, or not. Either way, I picked up pain tolerance. So again, it's kind of refreshing to see more health there, especially after I almost got creamed in the last firefight. Let's see here. Ammo, I think I'm good at, to be honest, at the moment. Dirty tricks. I'm guessing this is, you know, some kind of attack where we scoop dust or dirt off the ground and just throw them in our opponent's eyes to blind them. So that might be interesting to take. Let's go ahead and see what's left under the survivor stuff here. More salvage never hurts, so actually I'm going to take that for now. And how many salvage points do I have? Wow, 644. We can do a fair bit of upgrading here. So the bow is now fully upgraded, as is my axe. 3-round firing mode, that might be interesting. So, looks like it's a secondary fire function. Instead of pressing R1, we'd press R2. So that'll be interesting. I want to preserve ammo on the handgun at least, so that'll make it a little bit more useful. So let's go ahead and take this. And then let's see, we have what? Oh, just shy of 200. High capacity mag's probably my next target here. So looks like we'll need about 30 more salvage for that. Anyway, interesting here. It looks like we have the manifest, or the passenger list rather, of an airplane that went down. And I'm guessing they had about just over a dozen people. 7 male, 2 female, I think is what they're trying to say here. Interesting. Is there anything else here that I can pick up? Doesn't look like it. Do I climb out of here? Doesn't look like I can get out through the skylight, so the exit's probably on the lower level. Let's go ahead and return down there. Here it is. Make sure I'm fully loaded on everything else. Looks like I am. Whoa! Pretty bad at that. Kind of freaked out there. I was also trying to see if, you know, a melee prompt would come up. I'm not really too sure how the melee mechanics work here. Or, you know, if we even need a prompt at all to engage in melee. It doesn't make sense that we would. So I think next time I'm in close quarters like that, I should have enough health to just mash on triangle and see what happens with the axe. So that'll be my next goal here. Unless we run out of enemies. Looks like we're in the radio tower. Or at the base of the radio tower.
Alex, are you there?
Yeah.
The console's a wreck.
Damn it. Well, unless you see a Radio Shack around, you're gonna have to patch it manually through the maintenance panel.
Okay, that sounds simple enough.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to find it first. On those old towers, they installed those panels high up.
Why would you do that?
Way high up.
Climbing again. Great.
Am I sensing she has a fear of heights? Is she acrophobic? I'm wondering if she is acrophobic. Anyway, I'm wondering why the hell they would put a maintenance panel all the way high up on those towers. That makes no sense to me. Why wouldn't you put it down below? I mean, if we have a radio technician or an electrician here, watching this video and you happen to know the answer, I guess that's a perfect opportunity to leave a comment. Anyway, I'm noticing that, hey, there's some stuff glowing in here that I'll pick up. Before I pick up that clue that I just left on the table. There's this thing right here. It says sacrifice. And conveniently, it looks like it is right in the path of where we need to get to the tower. So, good job, cultists. Let's check out this book.
I am alone now. The rest of them are dead. This is for the best. I watched from the cliffs as their makeshift boat was tossed and turned by the storms. The clouds looked like a hand upon the water, desperately clawing at their doomed boat. None survived the wrath of the storm. I observed it carefully. The storm was localized and sudden. And just as suddenly, it was gone. And this is the most interesting detail. It didn't seem random. I sensed emotion, something deliberate. I don't know what's happening on this island. Not yet. But if I ever hope to escape, I must understand this phenomenon. Now my real work begins.
He may be crazy, but I'm not sure why Lara thinks that he sacrificed them. Her notes over here on the left. Because, to be honest, if you were in his position, if you were high up on the cliffs and you were looking down below and you were looking at people drowning because they were in a makeshift boat, I mean, there's really no way that you can get down the cliffs fast enough, I think, I'd like to think, to really help them out. But, you know, I suppose Lara was a little bit shocked at his, you know, his lack of effort to at least try. Anyway, that was written in the 80s, so I'm wondering, you know, how old Matthias would have to be now. He'd have to be at least in his late 40s, reasonably, right? Anyway, doesn't look like there's anything else that we can do here at the control console. Some salvage and some ammo, some arrows, and I think that's it for this room. Just double check. Yeah, survival instinct doesn't really pull up anything. Alright, let's head towards the sacrificial chamber. Ow, what? Is it hot? Oh, it's steam. Wow. Looks like something is still operational on this base. Whoa! Okay, move faster, move faster. Ow, ow.
That tower better work after all this.
Seriously. Whoa, ow! You know, I've been exposed to raw steam like that before, and I'll tell you what, if you haven't had the displeasure of having a jet of steam, you know, shoot out at you, you definitely don't want that happening. Let's take a look here. I like how it's daytime now. Looks like we were doing this in the wee hours of the morning.
Snow. This isn't normal.
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't think we're that far up north yet to even have snow. Anyway, this is a good place to stop as any. Looks like Lara's inspecting her burns there. Next time, we're going to be chomping down at the bit to enter the radio tower's base, find the maintenance panel for Alex, and obviously get the SOS signal from Roth broadcasted so that we can get help to this crazy island from the outside world. So until then, guys, like, favorite, and subscribe. Leave a comment, especially if you know why the hell World War II radio towers had their maintenance panels all the way up there instead of near the control console. And take care. And as always, guys, peace out.